Hello and welcome to the first annual Super Anime Awards, hosted by the Super Anime Bros. As always, I'm your host, Rosario, joined by my brother, Angelo. And today we're going to talk about something we love.
Yeah, so everybody, welcome to the first annual Super Anime Awards.
It's pretty exciting stuff.
Hosted by the Super Anime Brothers.
Good job, you got the full title.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice job.
Yes, this is something we've been looking forward to, pretty much since we started the podcast.
I'm so excited.
So this is gonna be a very good time. I'll briefly list off everything we've watched. So if there's something that you think, oh, they forgot this show, they didn't nominate it, it's probably because we didn't watch it.
Yeah, I think that's an important preface. We only have so much time. We watched a ton of shows. We're going to list off a bunch. We watched a lot of anime this year, but we both work full time, so it's hard to watch every show that comes out, obviously. So Ange, hit us with all the shows we watched.
So
this
what
year.
we've watched this year: Solo Leveling, Classroom of the Elite Season 3, A Sign of Affection, Mashal Season 2, Hokkaido Girls Are Super Adorable, Kaiju Number 8, Konosuba Season 3, My Hero Academia Season 7, Studio Apartment, Good Lighting, Angel Included, Chillin' in Another World with Level 2 Super Cheat Powers, Oshinoko Season 2, Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, Makain, Too Many Losing Heroines, Days with My Stepsister, Pseudo Harem, 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses Season 2, Dan the Dan, Blue Box, 365 Days to the Wedding, Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, MF Ghost Season 2, and then some One Piece in there too.
Yeah, throw some One Piece in there. Well, that's a pretty nice list of stuff there we've gotten through. Some really, really awesome things this year. Definitely some things we'll be looking forward to coming back again, hopefully in the future. Some things that have wrapped up. It's been an awesome year of anime. I think this was definitely the year we watched the most as we kind of evolve into this being our biggest
Certainly
hobby.
the most new stuff.
Yeah.
Because, I've been watching, I think, a lot of anime for the last few years.
Yes, new stuff as it airs, I think is,
Which I think the podcast has helped a lot with that. For hey, what are we going to watch episodes? I've done a lot more research, and I think the last couple seasons, at least, it's helped us pick up.
It has bared some fruit. I will say.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say.
Glad you agree there.
All right, so we have, I think, 14 awards to give out tonight. We've chosen 4 different nominees for each category. And then obviously one winner that we decided on together. Definitely had a compromise in a few, but there were certainly quite a few that we just agreed off right off the bat, which is super cool.
Yeah.
So we'll go through each, kind of explain why we chose what we chose. The only other rule that we kind of had for this was, and I think we stuck to this, there'll be a few character awards and song awards, and for each of those we only chose one from each show.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So I think we'll get right into it here with our first category, Best Action Anime of 2024. And your nominees are Kaiju Number 8, Solo Leveling, My Hero Academia Season 7, and Dan Da Dan. I will say that Dan Da Dan kind of fits into a lot of categories, so we kind of had to shoehorn it into one. I think it certainly could have gone into comedy one. We didn't watch a lot of comedy anime. Enough with the waffling. Let me try out this sound effect. And your winner is... Don't laugh.
All right, I'll do it again.
And your winner is... No, I'm going to laugh. My Hero Academia Season 7. Best action anime of 2024. I think this was a really, really exciting season. I think we got into some deep stuff with kind of a final battle. And this is something that we've been following for a long time. So I think this was honestly a pretty clear pick for us. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely the best My Hero's been in a while.
I would agree.
Or the most I've enjoyed it, honestly, since I first started watching it, Sal. The other shows that we nominated were great. Yeah. But I think this is definitely our clear victor.
Yeah, I would agree. Kind of getting down toward the end of things, Season 7 will be the penultimate season. So, obviously this show has the benefit of having had 6 seasons previous.
Yeah, I realized all the other ones we nominated are all brand new.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe a little bit of an unfair
It's
advantage
almost
for My
unfair
Hero.
to compare, the 12 episodes we watched of each of these to My Hero, but regardless, My Hero Academia Season 7 was wonderful.
I would certainly agree.
We've talked about it on the podcast so much.
We have.
Just because it felt like a weird time. It was like in between like the summer or the spring and the summer.
Yes.
So we talked about it throughout both.
For kind of 3 seasons almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah, congratulations to My Hero Academia Season 7 for winning the first ever Super Anime Award in this podcast history. I'm sure somebody has come up with the name Super Anime Award before, but
what's the Super Anime Awards hosted by the Super Anime Bros?
Award. Yes.
That might be a little too long.
That's
of a
why
title.
it's the Super Anime.
Yeah, all right. Let's do for sure.
Would you like to move on to our
Yes.
next category?
Our next category is Best Drama Anime.
Ooh.
The nominees are A Sign of Affection, Classroom of the Elite, Oshinoko Season 2, and Days with My Stepsister. And the winner is Oshinoko Season 2.
The sound effects working out pretty well.
I think so.
Congratulations to Oshinoko for winning Best Drama of 2024. I know this one is one that you particularly love, so you want to expound on that?
Well, I mean, this one, there was not really a debate for this one either.
No, there sure wasn't.
Yeah, it's just one of my all-time favorite series, and I really think the second season, it really like expanded on stuff that they explored in the first, and the second one I feel like you got to delve so much deeper into some of these other characters, even some of that aren't like the main characters, like Melt.
Yeah,
Even
Melt had a good
get
season.
moment,
Melt had a good season.
Yeah, and really kind of expand on that love triangle that was starting to form at the end of the first season.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of fun
it
with that.
really makes a lot of interesting moments, and Aqua continues like his path, trying to find his father
Path toward revenge.
and his mother's murderer. So, yeah, it's very dramatic this season.
Yes, it was. Yes,
we
it
really
was.
did get to see a lot of the human
I
side
think
of
this also
Aqua.
would have won most dramatic anime.
Well, it's the
I get
best.
this.
Yes. I think it's the most dramatic.
Yes.
But you really get to see Aqua as just like a person in this season.
Yeah.
He's been struggling throughout all this too, which is
Yeah.
it's nice to see that he's human compared to some of these other, or Ayana Koji from Classroom of the Elite, who doesn't really act human. It's
No, I mean, there are similar characters in a lot of regards. But yeah,
yes.
yeah, dude, I really liked this season a lot. I had a lot of fun watching it, following the twists and turns that we kind of got to see. Definitely enjoyed season 2 better than season 1. I don't know what it was that really drew me in this season, but I agree. I mean, obviously you said, yeah, this was a pretty non-argumentative pick. So it was pretty awesome. As far as the other nominees go, Classroom of the Elite season 3 was good.
Yes.
I think I preferred season 2, to be honest.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I got you there. I appreciate your agreement. And then Days with My Stepsister, which I thought was really, really good. I liked the way it was, I don't want to say shot because it's drawn, but I liked the animation. I liked just the overall feel of it. And A Sign of Affection was very good too. A more shoujo-y romance, which I think added some extra drama to it, which was enjoyable.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was a fun category. Moving on to the all-important category. Best Romance Anime of 2024. I almost started doing the sound effect before I read the nominees. I'm really excited about the sound effect, if you guys couldn't tell. Trying to keep my serious voice on. The nominees are Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, Blue Box, 365 Days to the Wedding, and 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. And the winner is... What are you laughing at me?
I'm laughing at the title of the anime.
I tried to keep a serious, straight face with it. Here we go. The winner is... Blue Box. Congratulations. It's funny. I've been wanting to clap the whole time. one thing that we talked about kind of as we were deciding on these winners is like trying to avoid recency bias. But I do think this escapes the recency bias and really, to me, is the best romance of the year, though there were some strong contenders.
I mean, the other nominees were all pretty recent, too.
Yes, Alia was
None of them
summer
were,
than
like,
the other
early,
three were, yeah.
Yeah, this one I don't think it was as, like, unanimous of a decision.
For sure.
Unanimous between the two of us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think an argument could be made for me that I like Alia better. But you seem to be very clear on your victor. I'm like, if I'm like pretty much even, but you like this better,
Yeah.
that's our winner.
Yeah, I think I'm more passionate about this one.
They're very different.
Yes, for sure.
I think, Blue Box has had more depth, I want to say, but
Yeah.
Alia's had a lot of depth too. It's just, I think Blue Box is a little more serious.
Yeah, Blue Box is just, it seems really special. I've loved the first core. It's going to be coming back with the second core into 2025, which I'm super excited about. I
End
really
of 2025?
into
Oh, I was
2025.
going to say. Oh, no.
That wouldn't be a second core. That would just be a second season.
Well, I was so confused.
But yeah, I mean, Alia, I did love as well. The other two nominees were great too. 365 Days to the Wedding just wrapped up and seemed like it might have wrapped up the full story, which has been unfortunate, but hopefully there's more. And 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, I did come around on a good bit. Like, I was a little hesitant.
Like I said, the second core did numbers for that show.
Yeah, it did wonders
It
for
made
sure, for sure. So yeah, I think this is a big category for us. So it is definitely going to be competitive. So you can see how we had some disagreement there on what it was, but I personally am happy to say the Blue Box came out victorious.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so moving on here to the next category
Okay.
is Best Returning Anime.
Oh man.
And the nominees are Classroom of the Elite Season 3, My Hero Academia Season 7, The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses Season 2, and Oshinoko Season 2.
Wow, those are some really good
A lot of,
nominees.
yeah.
All right, here we go.
And the winner is My Hero Academia Season 7.
Wow. 2 awards already for My Hero Academia Season 7.
Having a big year.
It really is having a big year. Congratulations on another victory in Best Returning Anime.
So what we said about My Hero still stands from 5 minutes ago.
Yes, it does indeed still ring true.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
This one was another one that we were kind of close on between
sure.
this and Oshinoko.
I would
I would say
agree that they're
Oshinoko is a
close.
very close second for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
the
I
other
mean,
two
so
were great. I mean, Classroom of the Elite was great, and then Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses. I really wanted to nominate it for something,
Yeah, it's good.
and it's great. It's definitely one of the best
Got to
returning.
get its name on the board.
We watched a lot more new shows than returning shows. So.
Yes, yeah. I once again will say that My Hero's had 6 seasons to set up this 7th season, so that is definitely an advantage, even against all of these returning shows. But yeah, I mean, like you said, I think this is the best that the anime has been in years. So to me, it makes sense that this is looking like it's going to take home some awards tonight, as it already has too.
Yeah, congratulations to My Hero Academia Season 7.
Congratulations, My Hero Academia Season 7. Moving on to Best New Anime of the Year.
Not My Hero Academia Season 7.
Certainly not. It cannot win this award. A lot of great ones this year. So many. You talk about how you've put more research into the different shows coming out. And I think that that's been a really big benefit for not only, us being able to talk about things on the podcast, but also just for our ability to enjoy, a bunch of different shows.
Mm-hmm.
So I do thank you for that. But also, it has led us to some really, really great new things. With that, we've got some pretty big hitters as nominees here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they are as follows. Kaiju number 8. Blue Box. Dan. Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. And the winner of Best New Anime of 2024 is Dan. what a season this had. What an incredible first season. Was able to balance so many genres, kind of as I mentioned earlier, that I think that this had such a strong appeal. I had so much fun watching it each week. I'm sad it's gone.
Yeah.
Look forward to it coming back. I believe it's going to be summer of 2025. And I think that first season showed us a lot of promise. I don't
Yeah,
know. Would you
absolutely.
agree? Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for that one to come back. It was hilarious at points. It made us cry at points. It had awesome action throughout. A very interesting world that's starting to build. Really, really wacky stuff. We're getting introduced to new characters still, and it's just seems like it's going to continue to grow into something really special, even though it already has, been such a high this year. Any thoughts on any of our other nominees there?
I mean, we've talked about Blue Box already,
Yep,
and we talked about Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Rush.
we sure did.
So they were both, really other great shows. And Kaiju number 8 was another absolute hitter.
Yeah.
And all four of these, I'm super excited that all four of them are confirmed for more, right? Well, Blue Box is getting more next
right
week,
now.
but
I think so. I'm not sure.
I think Kaiju number 8 is.
Oh,
I know
oh.
Alia is, and Dan the Dan is. So, I can't wait to continue watching all of these. I do think Dan the Dan is the best of these four.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so unique.
It is.
And that really, gets a lot of, points with me.
Yes. No, I would agree. Being able to balance
They
multiple
haven't,
genres.
watched a show quite like it before.
No, nor have I. But yeah, one great thing about, best new anime is, we should be getting hopefully a lot more of each of these. So this is really just the start.
Well, I'm
of all
sure
these shows.
they'll definitely get more now that they've been nominated for Super Anime Awards.
You're correct. This award does carry a lot of weight in the anime
Yeah, it's a very
community.
prestigious award.
Especially, something like this. Best New Anime it's called out some really big hitters in the past, even though this is the first time we've done the awards,
Oh, yes.
without a doubt. So, yeah, that's some exciting stuff. It's a nice crop of shows there that we should be able to watch grow over the next few years, hopefully.
All right, so moving on to our next category. Best Sleeper Hit.
Ooh, this is a fun one.
Yes, it is. Now, the nominees are Makain, Too Many Losing Heroines, Days with My Stepsister, 365 Days to the Wedding, and 2.5 Dimensional Seduction.
Okay,
All great shows.
Yes.
But there can only be one winner,
there sure can.
and that is Makain, Too Many Losing Heroines.
Congratulations. Oh, man. What a show.
Yeah, really, one could say it's a sleeper hit.
One
This
might say
one,
that.
more than all the other ones, came out of nowhere.
I would agree. You had read me the title. We were like, okay, we're gonna give this a shot.
Yeah,
We gave a lot of shows
We
a
watched
shot
the
in
trailer,
summer. Okay, yeah.
I'm like, I think we should still watch it,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And yeah, it just turned into
Wow.
something so much more.
Just a cinematic masterpiece.
And it also started, I think, a week after the rest of the shows. So it was had a late start.
I don't remember that interesting. Yeah,
But it just it picked up steam and
Yeah.
won a Super Anime Award.
I mean that's pretty crazy for a sleeper hit.
Yeah, especially with some of these other nominees also being great sleeper hits.
Yes.
We talked about most of them, but
Yeah.
they, it's a great show.
It really is. It's so enjoyable.
It's super funny.
It's really, really funny. Some really fun characters, just kind of off the wall.
Yeah, it is a great bunch of characters.
Yeah, I always enjoyed watching this show. I really will look back upon it fondly, and I hope there will be more of it.
Is there not a confirmed season 2?
I don't know that there is. I think there's more of the light novel. I hope. So yeah, hopefully we'll get more. But it really, really was such a funny show. Well, so I know. Was it say announced? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that the final episode was an anime only thing because they either weren't going to get into a next arc because they didn't want to start at the end of a season, or they were so close to getting caught up to the light novel that
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything official, so.
yeah. So I think hopefully it will come back. It was definitely very popular. Like in even a lot of videos we watch about Japan and trying to plan a trip over there, like we see it in the background a lot.
A lot, yeah. So I hopefully gained enough traction there that you grace us with the second season.
Yes.
But it might be a while because I have to write more of the source.
Yeah.
The source what is it? The source
material,
content.
Source material.
Yeah, source material.
Source content. Yeah. Same thing.
But if I must read it as a light novel, eventually I'll bite the bullet and I'll do it.
I agree. Everything's easier with pictures, but
Absolutely.
I too.
Especially when the pictures move
So
and are
true.
colored in.
Well, I mean,
and the
and
words are
talk to
voiced.
you. Yeah.
Well, no, we still read it because we watch that
Oh,
Japanese.
true.
But it's not reading it off a page. It's a little more exciting.
It certainly is. All right. Well, we're going to move on into some more specific awards. The first of which being our best male main character this season, or this year, excuse me. We talked about so many great shows. Now let's talk about the people who make them special, our characters. The nominees for best male main character of 2024 are MASH. Should I say what they're from? MASH from
Mash
Mashal.
Burn Dead from Mashal.
There you go. Kafka Hibino from Kaiju number 8. Aqua Hoshino from Oshinoko. And Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. You laughing at me already?
No, I'm just smiling.
Okay, good. We're having a good
Having a
time.
good time. I cracked open some champagne. It's a real,
It's a celebration.
yeah.
And the winner is Aqua from Oshinoko. What a win for the guy. He really needed a big win like this to help lift his self-esteem
Yeah,
and
hopefully.
value. I think that this award could be life-altering.
I hope so.
In all seriousness, though, I think this was another unanimous one. As much as My Hero was, we gave it the best returning show, and maybe that could lead you to assume that as it beat Oshinoko out for that, Izuku Midoriya would beat out the main character of Oshinoko, but that really isn't the case. Aqua had a heck of a season. A lot of ups and downs. Real roller coaster ride. We got to see some of the darkest depths of the character, which was extremely riveting. It was really, really interesting to see. And then, like you said before, we got to see a more human and softer side. So that was all really enjoyable to me. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I really agree. I think this is honestly could be the best arc and part of the show for Aqua fans.
Good to know.
I think it could be. I don't know. I don't know for sure. We'll see how it turns out with the rest of the anime. The parts I did read was a year ago now, so
Yeah,
some
I
of it
gotcha.
has been forgotten over time.
I gotcha.
But Aqua was really awesome this season. He didn't do too many things that are like, dude, you're such a jerk. He wasn't that many.
That's always good. He was,
a little bit, but he always has been.
fair enough. It's in his nature.
But
Yeah, congratulations to Aqua.
yeah, a lot of other great characters.
For sure.
I was about to say all these ones are dudes. Tezuka Midoriya, he's always awesome. And this season he had some growth, but
For sure.
a lot of I feel like his growth was last season.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
learning to
would
find
agree.
accept help from others.
I definitely would agree.
And Kafka Himino, he's a great guy,
Yeah.
super energetic and happy, I'd say.
Yeah. Really
even-
doesn't know when to quit. Really inspiring
Yeah.
to me. I really enjoyed him as a character, for sure.
And then Mash Burn Dead. I mean, he's awesome. He's not the deepest character in the world, but when you're that cool, when you're that strong, and when you'll, do whatever you need to do to stick up for your friends, you earn a nomination for a Super Anime Award.
Even a nomination for one of these prestigious awards goes a long way, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. I guess so. We'll move on here
We shall.
to our best male support character.
Okay.
Another great group of guys.
It really is. Some
And,
studs in here.
Here are the nominees. Gigi from Dandadan. Haruyu Senpai from Blue Box. Reno from Kaiju number 8,
There we go.
and Endeavor from My Hero Academia. And the winner is Endeavor from My Hero Academia.
Oh, congratulations, Endeavor. Talk about another guy who could really use a pick me up.
Yeah, he could use that right now.
There must be something about the pain of these characters that we enjoy watching.
It's not even watching them in pain, it's watching growth.
It is.
For Endeavor, he's definitely been growing a lot in the show. A lot last season, but
Yes.
he was cool this season. He was super cool this
Yeah,
season.
really, really incredible. I mean, having to take on the biggest bad as the number one hero, really struggling with that, and then, as the season progresses, battling with his past demons, with his family and with his son. It was really, really awesome. I know that final big episode with that whole Todoroki family definitely brought some tears to my eyes. And it was incredible to see. It really was. Endeavor has been a really, really interesting character, and as you said, has gotten a lot of growth in the past, and really has. It has all come to a head, I think, in this season, in these moments, almost completing that arc. So it's been really, really awesome to see. Painful and sad at times, but as far as a good character writing goes, he had an awesome season.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Now, some of these other guys are great.
Yeah,
Like Reno,
Yeah.
from Kaiju number 8. He's a super great kind of like sidekick and
Yeah, I mean,
support for Kafka.
As supportive as it gets. Yeah, he was awesome.
And Gigi, we really did not spend a lot of time with him
2
yet,
episodes.
Dan.
But boy, is he funny.
Yeah, he's just a lovable moron.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said in the episode last week, he's got more depth than that.
For sure.
He's
And
awesome.
we're gonna see more.
And Hadayu from Blue Box,
Yeah.
he's awesome. He's a really good mentor. He really is.
For Taiki,
Yeah, he's awesome. But a small little shout out.
Okay.
Because of our My Hero Academia rule, we could not nominate this guy,
Yeah.
and I really wanted to. I would have picked him to win the whole
there were
thing.
2 people actually, I think.
Oh yeah, well I was thinking.
I know who you were thinking.
Like bonus nomination is Gentle Criminal.
Yeah.
He had a wonderful episode in My Hero this season.
That could have been best cameo.
That was the first time I cried this season.
Yeah, I mean, I cried too. That was incredible. Yeah.
That moment was
Yeah, it was
it's
awesome.
great. So big shout out to him.
I guess we could have done like a best cameo. I don't know. But yeah, big shout out to him.
Well, he's the only one who gets that special shout out.
So
So
true. He's got his own. Yeah.
it's his own thing.
He may not have won an award tonight, but even just the words, they will carry weight.
Yeah, just knowing that we're thinking about him.
Yeah. Moving on to our best female main character of 2024. Your nominees are Momo Ayase from Dan Dan, Akane, how do you say her last name? Kurosaki. I think it's Kurosaki.
That's not Kurosaki. It's Kurakawa.
Kurakawa from Oshinoka. Alia, what's her name? Elisa.
Something Russian, right?
Yeah, Elisa is her first name. From Alia Sometimes Has Your
Oh my
Feelings in
gosh,
Russian.
that's gonna bother me.
And Ana Yanami from Nakain. And the winner is Akane from Oshinoko. Congratulations, Akane. I'd love for you to speak on this one.
Okay, you just give me 1 second. I'm doing some research. Cujo.
Oh, Cujo, duh. Well, she's
Alia-
got like a Russian. And
Yeah, but Cujo, she's got a Japanese name.
because she's the younger.
Alia,
Cujo,
her last
yeah.
name's Cujo. Now we
Okay.
know. But yeah, like
I'm gonna get some water while you speak.
I really, I dig Oshinoko a lot, and this was another big season for Akane. She was really, really helpful and supportive to Aqua, which I really enjoyed, and just completely loyal to him, even though she kind of knows he's, just kind of using her. But she's just thankful after he saved her in the first season, so she's just kind of repaying some of that gratitude. And she also gets to show off her acting chops, which is wonderful because she's, a star actress. What are you doing?
Continue.
Okay, because she's a wonderful actress, so it's really cool to see all that. And she, gets to show off her rivalry with Kana and kind of, get some of those feelings out, as she used to be a huge Kana Anima fan before Kana was
that was interesting.
a huge
Yeah,
jerk
that was
to her.
certainly
So
interesting.
I think they've started to work out some of those problems and sort of build more of a relationship that's not just hatred. So I think it was a big season for Akane too.
Yeah, I'd certainly think she had a strong season. Kind of helping to unravel some mysteries, really getting to see how intelligent she is with it all. It was really cool. It was
Yeah,
really
she's
cool.
just a super cool character.
I will say my pick for this award would have been something different, but obviously we have to compromise, as all great men do.
Looking at this, I realize every person we named is an A name.
Yes.
Alia, Akane, Anna, and then
Ayase.
Ayase
Yeah.
or Momo, which is her first name.
That's
But
pretty
still,
funny.
that counts for something.
It does. Obviously we'll shout out the other girls here. Alia was awesome. Really, really interesting character. We get to see some of her depth and motivations, and how strong she really is. Momo Ayase, I think, was really, really funny. But we also kind of see how secretly she... Yeah, what just happened to you?
You're drinking champagne. It's got some kick to it.
Okay. We get to
tastes
see
bad.
how secretly kind she is. Maybe not so secretly. But that was a really cool aspect of her character, aside from the magical powers, which are pretty awesome.
They certainly are.
And then Anayanami from Makain is my favorite of the year. Super strong character design, just unbelievably funny personality. Really, really, we'll remember her for a long time. So hopefully the show comes back. But congratulations to Akane on the victory.
Yeah, big congratulations.
Moving on.
My turn? Yeah.
It is.
So, moving on here to Best Female Support Character. Your nominees are... How do you pronounce this one girl's name? We'll just do last names or first names. Yuki Suo from Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. We're gonna do Ochako Uraraka from My Hero Academia. Hina from Blue Box.
Oh, Hina's last name.
It's fine. And then Shinomiya from Kaiju
Chono.
number 8.
Chono.
Okay, it's fine. We don't need last names.
Well, I already said it. So.
All right. So those are your four nominees.
Okay.
And the Super Anime Award for Best Female Support Character goes to Hina Chono from Blue Box.
Congratulations to Hina.
Yeah, big congratulations. She
She
might need it.
She may be a losing heroine in our hearts, it seems.
Yeah, potentially.
But she will also be a winner in our hearts. Would you like to speak upon the character?
Yeah, this is definitely my choice. You had picked somebody else.
I do
But I
understand
had,
where you're coming from here.
I have swayed you to my side.
Yes.
Hina is just, she's a wonderful character from a wonderful show. Now, she may not be the main girl. She probably won't be the one who wins. But she's my favorite.
Understandably so.
Yeah, she's just super kind. And I just don't want to see her. I don't want to see her lose.
Yeah. Look, I mean,
She's great. She's a hard worker. She's passionate.
Yeah.
And she's she deserves Taiki. Taiki doesn't really deserve her.
Okay.
But somehow he's going to get to choose somebody else and not even pick her,
We'll see
even
what
though she's too
happens.
good for him.
Oh, man, okay.
It's not right.
Okay.
I don't know. Taiki's pretty cool.
I
She
think
might not be
Taki's
too
awesome.
good.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I think that the childhood friend, unfortunately, well, not even childhood, younger, friend from middle school, junior high.
It's close.
Pretty much, yeah. That character archetype often finds himself as the loser. But no, Hina has a really strong design. I think he's a very fun character. I like the way she teases him. I think that's a fun aspect. And yeah, she's just a really overall sweet girl. But I don't know. Hopefully this award is enough to keep her going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, Hina.
Yeah, big congratulations to you,
Moving on to the best ending song of 2024. I now realize that I probably should have the names, but I only know 3 of them. Do you know the name to this song?
It's something in Japanese. I can find it out.
Figure it out, and I will read it last.
Okay.
Wait, I'm messing up my sound effects. Oh no. The nominees for Best Ending Song of 2024 are Watch Me from 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, Undead from the Monogatari series. What are you about to make me read?
It's Japanese, bro. I don't know.
Kawaii Kute Gomen
There you go.
from Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian, and Dear Sunrise from One Piece. And the winner is Dear Sunrise from One Piece.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
huge congratulations to you.
I think that Maki Otsuki really captured the spirit of the show and kind of recaptured some of the magic of her old endings from the beginning of the show with this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And-
Especially the first one. It's like sounds so similar, you know.
Yeah,
But
for
just
sure.
like I don't know. It's similar but different.
Yeah. For me personally, as somebody who's not anywhere near caught up with the show, but I hold a particular affinity for those first two openings, it really, even to me, is special. So I can't imagine how awesome that must have been to hear that for the first time as a One Piece fan who was caught up and got to hear that when it first came out. But I do think it's an incredible song.
Yeah. I mean, it was really awesome for me the first time I could hear it, and you know, I'm still not caught up yet. I'm getting close, but hearing that for the first time was really awesome. Really awesome to have that experience, and it's a great song. I think we've already done that as song of the day, but
We have. I think it did well. Did it do well?
I think so.
It
It's a
probably
great
performed
song.
well. It's
So.
a good song. But yeah, some other awesome songs in here. The one from Alia, the second ending. All of Alia's songs were cover songs.
Yeah,
All
every
of the ED
episode got
songs.
its like own one. So
Yeah, the voice actress sang each of them. So it was a lot of fun. And that one in particular is such a good song. She's like apologizing for being too cute. That's pretty great.
that's a great song. I think
Like,
that's
it
originally
really
by.
is an awesome
I think
song.
it's by Honeyworks normally. Yeah, wonderful song.
It was really great. Watch Me from 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, sung by the voice actresses.
Yeah, that one's so good. That's one of the ones I always say is like my new workout song
Yeah,
because I think it's funny to
it's a
work
great
out
tune.
to like
It
cute
is.
girl songs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's just so much fun to bump.
yeah.
Like just be listening to it and just be vibing out.
Yeah, it goes pretty hard.
It does.
And then finally, Undead by Yoasobi, one of my favorite anime songs from the whole year. Yoasobi, incredibly talented duo. What do you?
Yeah, they're just so good. I was about to say
Yeah.
they don't miss. I'm like, yeah, like they cook.
They don't miss. You're correct.
Like I've never heard a Yoasobi song I didn't like.
No, me neither. Yeah, this one's one of my favorites in a while. It's really, really awesome. So, it just goes to show how awesome that Dear Sunrise was, because it beat out some really, really incredible songs this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, congratulations to Maki Otsuki.
All right, so we're gonna move on from best endings to best openings.
Ooh, okay.
This is definitely one of the ones I was most excited about,
Yeah, this is a big one.
and I think this could be the most unanimous decision we made.
Yes, I almost didn't put any other nominees.
All right, so let's give you the nominations.
That almost didn't
I'm gonna put them in a different order.
Naturally, we've been doing that the whole time.
Well, they didn't know that. It's when you hear me like stutter before I say something. I'm like, ooh, which one do I want to do? Because I don't want to do like them all first. Or
I don't know
last.
that I've done any of them first yet.
Yeah, because you've been scared. You do it a lot of them last.
No, I do them second to last. I
All
think
right.
that's,
So, the nominees for best opening song of 2024.
okay. Do you know the names?
No.
Okay, just rip it.
The Dandelion opening by Creepy Nuts.
Oh, Takone, I believe.
Is it? I don't know.
Something
It's
like that.
confused. Fatal from Oshinoko.
Okay.
Bling Bang Bang Born from Mashal.
All right.
And,
Come on, you got this. Dig deep.
the new One Piece opening.
Okay.
What's it called?
I believe
It's We Something.
Opening 26, I think.
Oh, it's called Us.
Us.
All right, so there are your four
Those are the
nominations.
nominees. Okay.
And the winner is Bling Bang Bang Born from Mashal.
What a song this is.
Crazy, crazy, crazy song.
Came out in January, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carried the
Yeah,
whole
the
rest
beginning
of the year.
My top song on Spotify
Mhm.
by a country mile.
Mhm.
Absolutely. It's a banger.
It's so good.
Like, I don't know what else I can say. It's like the biggest banger.
No, I mean, speaking of like not missing, Creepy Nuts had such an incredible year this year.
Yeah, two in the top four this
That's,
year.
I mean, I don't think anybody else could have ever said that before. Maybe, I don't know everything ever, but still. Pretty incredible stuff.
Well, it might break our rule, though, of not nominating. No, it's two different shows, right? So it doesn't matter.
It's
We're
a
good.
show, not artists.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the rules. But yeah, that was, two absolute crazy songs. But I
Yeah,
think the Mashal one's it's just better.
It is.
It's like
yeah.
exploded over the internet.
It's crazy.
Like
Everywhere,
and
yeah.
everybody I've showed that song to loves it.
No, me too. I mean, I showed it to some of my best friends, and they've enjoyed it thoroughly. I'll say, you know who you are. Yeah, really, really great songs all around, though. Like we said, this was very unanimous. Creepy Nuts is such a unique duo. Like they make some really, really wild music, and it just
mostly like hip hop, but like it's just the Dan Dan one especially, like it just sounds different too.
the Dandanan one. Yeah, I feel like has like multiple genres in it, which I think fits so perfectly for what Dandanan is.
Yeah,
So that's a great song. Fatale. From,
is it not Fatal?
I think it might be Fatale. I don't know.
I don't know.
From Oshinoko, Tatsuya Ikitani, and I forget the other guy's name.
Yeah, sorry.
Other guy. Guys like Genmin.
Yeah,
Gen-
something like that.
Well, that's
We
their
could have done
duo.
some more
That's their
research.
duo.
Yes,
name.
yeah, their duo name.
Yeah,
that
what
one,
a song.
That one's great. I didn't think anything could live up to the hype that was the first Oshinoko opening.
Yeah.
And honestly, the ending for that matter too.
Yeah.
Like the second season really did deliver in like the opening and ending department, especially with the opening. This one's great.
I would
If you
agree.
said you like this better than the first one, I wouldn't even say you're crazy.
I was about to say I put this very much on par with Idol, if not better.
I wouldn't call you crazy.
I appreciate that.
I think
Very
this
kind
one's
of
very
you.
close. They're pretty close together in my anime opening list, which would be a fun podcast. It's just I feel like it'd be hard to do because we can't play
we can't really.
music.
Yeah.
And then the last one was the One Piece opening.
Yeah,
Which,
what a song.
Much like what we just said about the ending, it's by the original guy. It's Hiroshi Kitadani, I think his name is.
That's my favorite one he's ever done. I like it better than We Are, which is crazy.
I wouldn't call you crazy.
Like it's so
I wouldn't.
good.
I wouldn't. It is so
It's
good.
so good.
And,
And
especially the like video, the
the
animation,
visuals, dude.
the visuals they're definitely. It might be my favorite like set of visuals for an anime opening.
It's incredible. I mean, the one scene, dude, that plays over the strongest part of the course when all
Yeah, when
the
it cuts
fights
to
that
the
are happening
end.
in the season are all like punching and it's flashing who they are,
Yeah.
or when it flashes them in all their outfits over the years. Like it's such.
Well, yeah, Luffy's walking. It
it's such
shows
a
all the
strong
outfits, even like
opening.
the one filler arc when he has the afro.
It's such a strong.
Like that right there for me.
It really
They
is.
do that a lot though into some of the openings and closings, like have them show different outfits, and there's always like a scene where they're like next to each other or walking, and they like arrive in order of when they join the
Yeah,
crew.
yeah.
I don't know if they actually do an order in that one. They might switch it up.
I don't know.
But yeah,
boy,
it
is
really
awesome.
does capture what makes a One Piece opening great, and it's one of the best ones. I'd say, for me, probably. I don't know where I have it officially ranked in my list, but it could be like second or third best.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, it is. It really great opening song this year. So all right,
Wow. And we've come to
our final two.
the final two awards left tonight. Two super important ones, and it's really been an awesome ride thus far tonight. I appreciate everybody for listening along. Now one that I think everybody's been waiting for.
Oh, absolutely.
The best couple/ship of 2024. Here are your nominees. Alia and Masachika from Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian. Ohara and Hanjioji from 365 Days to the Wedding. Momo and Okarun from Dandanan. And Taiki and Shinatsu from Blue Box. And your winner is Alia and Masachika from Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
Oh, you read them in order this time.
I did that on purpose to try to break the trend.
Now this one was actually a pretty tough one too.
This is an incredibly tough one. I think this was one of the ones we had the most nominees for that we had to cut down.
We had so many.
I mean, dude.
When we had to start cutting down, we got rid of like multiple from the same show.
For sure. Well, we're suckers for romance, so it really was a tough category to narrow down. But yeah, I mean, I think that Alia and Masachika, we're such a strong, almost couple.
Yeah,
This season. I think that they really, really work well together and support each other really, really extremely well and are really cute together. So I'm happy that we are able to give them this award.
As am I. Yeah, it was a tough one to narrow down. And I mean, some shows like that we, chose Blue Box over Alia for other nominations, but for best couple / ship, I think this one is our clear victor here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree, obviously. Some other awesome couple / ships here. Ohara and Hanji-Oji, really enjoyed watching them develop feelings for each other in 365 days to the wedding.
Yeah, they're just, two very unique people.
They're so awkward.
They went from, deciding they're not going to, even really be friends anymore.
Yeah,
to,
spoilers.
Hey, yeah, sorry, yeah, big spoilers too.
Huge spoilers.
It's only one season.
Okay.
To hey, I know we're not friends, but let's just get married.
Yeah.
Let's just do it for real. And she's like, okay, I like that. And then
they learn to love each other.
Yeah, they do things out of order, but whatever works for them is what matters.
Sometimes you got to run before you can crawl.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And then Momota and Okarun is one I think will continue to
I think it's going to be a
enjoy.
slow burn.
I think so. Burn. I mean, Okarun seems to be a little more motivated now that
that's what a challenger can do, baby.
Some potential competition, and the same can be said about Momo with Adia.
It's true.
Falling for Okarun pretty much immediately.
Yeah. In that final episode of Dan when Okarun and Gigi are fighting over who deserves Momo or who's who shared more with her. Yeah. It's just so funny. It's just, I don't know. It's so high school boys.
Yeah, the two of them are great. I hope that doesn't cause issues with their friendship.
No,
because
they
really could
can be boys.
Have a great friendship
for
there.
Sure.
And then Taiki and Shinatsu. I mean, their favorite romance of the year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Once again, I think going to be definitely a little bit more of a slow burn. Where this first core is kind of left off is that Hina's going to be kind of throwing her.
She's shooting her shot
in the ring, so we're going to see.
I think we're starting to see a little more of Chinatsu's feelings.
Once again, to challenge her into the mix and see what happens.
Yeah, because she's like, oh, you
know what I mean?
She sees Hina.
So I just I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm hoping some things develop there in that second core at the beginning of next year.
Not at the end, the beginning.
I said that. That's what I said.
Well, no, I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a callback. I'm big into callback comedy, I am.
All right.
The final award.
The final Super Anime Award hosted by the Super Anime Bros. Award. And the award for Best Anime.
Read the nominees first.
Yeah, I know.
It sounded like you were about to just
No, I had that thought too. The nominees for Best Anime are as follows. Blue Box, My Hero Academia Season 7, Dandadan, and Oshinoko Season 2.
Wow, what a group.
And the winner for the best anime of 2024 is My Hero Academia Season 7. Yeah, huge congratulations.
Big congratulations. What a night for My Hero Academia Season 7. What a night. I think it's fitting that we finished this first award show where a lot of our watching anime together began. You know, it was one of the first things, and it was certainly the first thing you showed me.
Like I said, our first non-Dragon Ball anime.
That we really branched us out, and it's really cool to be able to watch it start to conclude, weekly. coming from a spot where we were just watching it as it had already come out and being able to catch up. I mean, we caught up pretty quickly, but just being able to see this conclude together, I think is going to be really special. And certainly watching season 7 together has been really enjoyable. So I thank My Hero for that opportunity for us and for, giving us a lot of what we have now. And, in turn, we give them the best anime of the year award.
Yeah. Huge thanks to My Hero Academia. I don't know where we'd be without you.
No, I don't either.
We might not even be here.
Who's to say?
Well, we'd be in the house still. We might not be recording this podcast.
No, I would venture to say probably not.
Yeah, I could. I don't know if we would ever gave another anime a shot if not this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So huge thanks and big congratulations to the other shows that were nominated. They all of them still won Super Anime Awards, hosted by the Super Anime Bros.
Awards. They did. What a crew. Some really special shows in here.
I liked how we did that. We did 2 new and 2 returning.
Yeah.
Which
Really.
just goes to show you how good some of these new ones are, that they could hang out with the big boys that we've been watching for years.
For years, yeah, without a doubt. That is going to conclude the first annual Super Anime Awards hosted by the Super Anime Bros. I had a great time putting this together and giving out these awards with you, Ange.
Yeah, you had a great time as well. And it's our last podcast of the year.
That's pretty crazy.
Probably the next one we'll record on like New Year's Day or something.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say like a huge thank you to everybody who's been listening with us this year, listening to us, say stupid stuff, but sometimes some pretty cool stuff in there.
I would agree.
And
yeah.
really just share our passions with you. So if you've been listening, even just a little bit, I'm so thankful.
I really do echo that sentiment. Anybody who has, given us the time and listened to us, it means the world. It means the world. We really do enjoy being able to have a platform to talk about this stuff. And even if nobody out there is listening, it's been really enjoyable. So this is the 24th episode. I think this will probably technically conclude season 1. As I feel as the most content people do 2 seasons a year. Pretty incredible stuff. 24 episodes.
Yeah, season 1. We'll call it there. I mean, there's not going to be much of a break.
No,
because we'll be back at it, back with you next week, talking about some new shows.
Yeah.
That we're very excited to watch. We've done some more research since we last spoke
yes,
about
we
them.
have. Promising prospects.
Yeah, a lot more promising prospects than we thought. So I'm very excited to get that episode out and start watching, the next set of shows in a brand new year.
Yep.
And the same podcast.
Yes.
A brand new season.
The same Super Anime Brothers. On to 2025. See you next year.
Thank you.
Peace.